Yankees and Red Sox, they don't trade very often. Neither do these two clubs. It's sharply, and it's past La Stella into left field, and a base hit for Grichuk. He's thinking two on his way to second, and safe at second base.
You see Grichuk hits this ball hard, and in the daytime that's tough to pick up, and it eats La Stella up. But I think he does a really good job here getting out of the box, knowing that he's got a chance to go for two the whole way. And this is time you got to take these chances. Up 4-0, especially with two outs. Try to figure out a way to get in scoring position. Great job by Randal.
And the Cubs will take a look at it. They're going to challenge. Not sure he got the front leg. Looked like he got the back, and by that time the front was in there. Let's take a look. This will give us a really good idea.
Just missed him.
We talked about it a lot, but made the visit to the replay center in New York, and they'll enhance especially that last look that we just saw from center field. It is very, very close. And for Grichuk, if it stands, it's his second double.
And this is going back to what we talk about a lot too. Would really love for them to give the fans, or allow us to give the fans and everyone, the reason behind why this is either safe or out. Maybe there's not enough evidence to overturn it, which I love that football does. But sometimes we see things and we wonder, why did that end up being called the way it was?
I think there's plays, and there's so many plays in the game of baseball that can be reviewed, that there's a misunderstanding of what can and cannot be reviewed. There's talk at the All-Star game and then in the second half of this year to mic the umpires. The union of the umpires would have to approve that. And we're not far away, and hopefully, God willing, we're still doing games when this happens, but we'll see the replay center and actually see what they're looking at, how they're evaluating it, what they're talking about, and take fans even further inside the game.
And then, to be honest with you, I'm a little biased because I hate how slow this is, but I don't see why they would even look at this more than a few times. But they're obviously doing it in New York and trying to do a thorough job of it. Sometimes it gets a little frustrating when you're just standing around watching.
Jake Arrieta, very frustrating for a pitcher on the mound. He's just standing there
in the heat, trying to stay fresh with the arm, trying to get his team back in the dugout so they can score runs. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in that field right now. It's a little crazy.
And he is safe.